green light, thumbs up. Drivers behind the line. Gonna get this one started in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, and that's right. We're on to qualification match number 53. Immediately, 11-14 racing to the middle of the field, grabbing a note, shooting it into their rail lines and speaker, along with 31-61 racing back and forth. Looks like on the blue lines, 74-75 moved to the middle of the field, 16-10 shooting a note into their speaker, but sadly a miss is just at the end of time. But we're into teleoperated period. 11-14 for the rail lines, immediately racing over to their source zone, picking up a note and racing back over to the rail lines. Looks like they might be lining up to score that in the speaker, and they do. They're racing back to get another note. Over on the rail lines, over on the blue lines, looks like 31-61's having some trouble grabbing a note back, but they're able to race back to their alliance, lining up their amp, scoring that in the red lines' amp, and racing back to grab a few more notes. Looks like 74-75 and 83-49 might be trying to do a bit of defense on the red alliance, slowing them down from getting to their source zone. 6-10 helping out their team by grabbing notes and scoring them in the amp. Looks like it might be stuck just outside the amp. Their note might be stuck right outside the amp right now. Hopefully they'll be able to knock that in with their next note. 6-10 on the red alliance right now. Racing back to their alliance, the blue alliance, with a note in their intake, back over at the amp, hopefully to score that. Looks like 95-75 on the red alliance is over to be doing a defense for the blue alliance, trying to make it so they can't score notes into their speaker. 31-61 for the red alliance has a note in their intake, racing back to the red alliance. Looks like they're finding a place to score that over the red alliance's amp possibly. 11-14 lining up the score into the red alliance speaker, but it bounces right out of the speaker. I'm sure they'll come back to grab that note and score it again in just a moment. 74-75. It looks like they're trying to pick up a note from the blue line source zone, racing back over to their alliance and lining up to shoot that in the speaker, hopefully. But 95-75 for the red alliance, trying to slow them down, blocking their speaker shot, but they get it in anyway. 6-10. Their alliance partners come and join them, scoring a note into the blue alliance's amp. Back on the red alliance, looks like 11-14 shooting a few more notes into their speaker as well. Last 20 seconds left in the match. These robots got to make use of the time they have left. 11-14 lining up to climb onto their red alliance's stage. 95-75 climb, 31-61 climb. Looks like we have 3 robots climbed on the red alliance. Let's see if we got any on the blue alliance. We have one note over on the one high note on a microphone for the red alliance. That means that side of the stage will be spotlit. On the blue alliance, we have one robot climbed, it looks like, and that is the time. Unofficial scores of 90 for the red alliance and 46 for the blue alliance. We'll have your official scores ready for you in just a moment. And the scores are in. Let's take a look. The red alliance with a score of 149. Red Alliance walking away with all 4 ranking points, bringing all their alliance partners up through the ranking. 31-61 is now in 6th place. 11-14 is now in 11th place. Sadly, on the blue alliance, it's moving their alliance partners down. Highest ranked team is 6-10. That's been moved down to 12th place.